any trigonometry expression with a square root symbol, especially this kind of a large one, you don't want to worry about it until right at the end. Meaning you, with what you want to actually get used to in maths is like you can actually, it is 100% legal for you to take a portion of the question, write it out, break it down. A portion of the question, write it out, break it down, and then throw it back into the main one. For example, we can take this sine 150 here and then simplify it as best as we can. And then we can also then take this 10 225 here, break it down as best as we can, you see. So, for example, if you see here at sine 150, sine 150 is equal to sine 130 minus, 180 minus 30, you see, of which, if you can think about it, if we're thinking of our cast diagram, CAST, right? The 180 minus is in this quadrant where sine is a positive. So here this is equal to sine 30. Remember, sine 30, we know what it is because of our special triangle. Now remember, this will all be on your answer sheet. So it's 100% okay for you to work things out like this, you see. There we go. There we go. So this being done, you can see here, remember sine 30 is a half, right? So it's 30 here, 60 here. Sine 30 is opposite over hypotenuse, and then square root of 3. And then, so sine 30 is opposite over hypotenuse, which is just a half. So here you can see that whatever we're going to do, where we see the sine 150, we can just put a half there. Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The 10 225, we do exactly the same thing. You can just write it out on its own on your answer sheet. 10 225, and then this is close to 180 as well. It's like 180 plus 45. So we can write it out, 180 plus 45. And then 180 plus is in this quadrant.
Are you taking out the 3? Are you not including the 3 on purpose?
Yeah, the 3 for now is not important because whatever we get, we're just going to throw it here exactly where the 10 225 is, and then we're just going to multiply it by 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So here, as you can see, right, 180 plus 45. What's going to happen is you see here, right, square root symbol. I mean triangle. This is like 45, 45, 45 here, 45 here, and then 1, 1, square root of 2. So 180 plus 45, we know 10 is a positive there. So this is 1045. 1045 is where 10 is opposite over adjacent, you see. So 1 over 1. 1045 is just a 1. So you know wherever you see this whole thing, you can just throw a 1 there. So this being done, you can see how your question now becomes a bit weak, because now you can see, oh, wait a minute, the whole thing here is just all masked up, you know, because now you can see with this being written out and this also being written out on your answer sheet, your next step here can easily just be the whole square root symbol, and then your 4 there, it's to the power of a half, and then next to it you have 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by a 1. You see, and then you can carry on from here. Because remember, what you already know is that anything to the power of a half can be written under a square root. So this is like a big square root symbol. And then you have square root of 4 here, which is just going to be a 2. 2 to the power of 3 is an 8. You see. And then here, square root of 4, as you said, it's going to be a 2 times the 8. This is giving us 16. Square root of 16, you get your 4 there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So that's the idea with this kind of a question. Let me actually just zoom out. So you see, now this is something you can do for all maths questions. It's actually not limited to trigonometry. It's maths in general, because sometimes with a math question, if it looks a bit too crazy, it is 100% allowed. Take a portion, work it out. Take a portion, work it out.